Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is all about eyebrows. Now I promised you guys I would do a updated eyebrow routine and show you some products that I actually like, and so you can see a little different routine. So yes, I get a lot of compliments on my eyebrows, and I'm telling you guys, it took practice. It was not perfect at the beginning. I was using the wrong shades of brow products and everything. I remember using black on my eyebrows. Like, no girl. But yeah, so I decided to do an updated brow routine because it's been almost 2 years since my last video, and the quality of that video was not actually good quality. I didn't have good lighting or anything. So I'm gonna just sit here and talk to you guys about a few products before we actually get into the brow routine. So the first products that I would like to talk to you guys about is angled brushes. Angled brushes play a major role in getting the perfect brows, for the simple fact when you're using your angled brushes, you are also using concealer to go with it, and that's another key item that you want to make sure you have on hand to get the perfect brows. I use about 2 different shades of concealer. I always use the one that matches my skin tone perfectly and a shade that is a little bit lighter than my skin tone. So the concealer that I use most of the time, regardless, because my skin usually rotates, I always use my MAC concealer that is in NC45. I'll use this for my top brow, on top of my brow, and also up underneath my brow, but I always go in with a lighter concealer up underneath my brow. This concealer works perfect for anything, like for your brows, for any blemishes, any marks that you're trying to cover. This concealer works perfect, so I always repurchase this MAC concealer. This MAC concealer retails, I think, about $15–16 or something like that. I'm not really sure, so I will try to, if I can find this concealer, I will leave that down below in the description box, so please make sure you check out the description box. So I always use a concealer, and I also use angled brushes. So I also have a MAC angled brush, which is in the number 266 from MAC, which is this brush. And I love using this brush because it gives you perfect control. It's long enough and it gets right up underneath your brow. I also use another concealer brush, and this is actually a double-ended, and this brush has been through hell and back with me. So I love this angled brush, and this is like what I love using for my brows anyway. And this is actually a little bit bigger than the MAC one in brush wise, so yeah, I always like to use this one more. But make sure you got a good angled brush that you like to use and some good concealer, and then it'll work out perfect for you guys. So the next thing that we're going to talk about is we're going to talk about brow pencils. I know it's brow pencils, you have brow powder, you have pomades and stuff like that, but I'm gonna talk about 2 other products. So the next thing, I'm going to go into brow pencils. I'm always raving about this brow pencil that you can get from Wet n Wild, and it retails for $1, and it is from Wet n Wild, and it's the color Icon brow pencil, and it is in 652 dark brown. I always go in with a dark brown pencil or a chocolate brown pencil for my eyebrows, even though I have black hair. As you can see, it appears to be brown on my actual eyebrows, so that's what I like going towards. And so this is the pencil that I'm already currently using, but I always have backups. And this brow pencil is like amazing. It is an amazing beginning brow pencil, and it's easy to work with. It's very creamy in consistency, and it blends straight in on your brows. And I just overall love this. Even though I'm not so much of a beginner anymore, I still prefer to use this brow pencil over a lot of higher end products. So my next product that I have is from MAC, and this is the eyebrow pencil in Spiked. I don't really repurchase this pencil that often because, like I said, I use my Wet n Wild pencil a lot, but I do have a few of these MAC ones, and the only reason why I don't really like using this pencil is because of the fact that they're like $16 each, and I can buy 16 of these with the Wet n Wild. But if you are looking into for a higher end brow pencil. I guess this will be a perfect one because it glides on really smooth. And I'm going to show you. It glides on really smooth. And it is easy to work with as well. And it is also a retractable pencil. And so you don't have to worry about sharpening this pencil or anything like that. So I guess I'll give you a swatch of the Wet n Wild pencil on how creamy this is. And it's just, I'm barely touching it. And it's easy to glide. And that's for $1. So I really like that. And as you see, they are very similar in shade. So the next pencil I actually like to use besides my Wet n Wild one is my Milani Eyebrow pencil. And I just love this pencil. The reason why I love this pencil, I think I love this pencil just as much as I love the Wet n Wild one. But I think this one might have to win a little bit because of the fact that it comes with a spoolie attached to it. So with this brow pencil, this one automatically comes with a spoolie. But if you don't have a spoolie, you can always purchase these by itself. Or if you at retail counters, they usually have these for free. So you can just pick up a few. But I love using this brow pencil because it comes with the spoolie. So you can actually brush out your hairs and blend the front of your brows in so it can look more natural. And that is key. You want to make sure your brows look as natural as possible. So that's what I do. I always go in and brush the front of my brows and make sure that it blends in with my skin and make sure it looks as natural as possible. But this brow pencil is also retractable, so I also love that. So you don't have to have a pencil sharpener on hand. So I really like this, and I'm gonna show you a swatch of this one, and it glides on perfect as well. And all three of these shades are just about the same shade color, but this one, the Milani one's just a little bit lighter, but you can't tell. And in this video, you will see that I did use this pencil for this side of my brow, and it came out amazing. And you can't really tell the difference, so I really like that. So last but not least, the last brow product that I want to talk to you guys about is my DIPBROW pomade, and this is the one from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is in the shade chocolate. I love using this, but I don't use it as much. This was $27 from Ulta, I believe. And when I purchased this, I really wanted to try more brow products at the time. So I was like, okay, Anastasia Beverly Hills, you know, she is well known for her brow products. So I really wanted to try it. And she does have other brow products, but I really wanted to try the DIPBROW pomade. I like this product, but I don't really like filling in my whole brow with this product because it can be harsh. It is a product that you can easily overdo. You see what I'm saying? So it's best when you're using this product, you want to work with a little amount of this product at a time. You want to use baby strokes. You don't want to go in and think you're Picasso or somebody and thinking that you can draw your brow, because if you do, you will mess up because this product is so pigmented and it is easy to overdo on your eyebrow. So the best thing I can honestly give you in advice for working with a DIPBROW pomade is actually taking your time and try to be as precise as possible, because it is a cream base, and when you're mixing that with concealer, if it's not as accurate as possible, it can be a whole disaster. Like your brows would just not work at all. And yeah, so basically that's all the information I have for you guys for this video. I hope you like this eyebrow routine. I did a demonstration on both sides of my brows, so hopefully you guys like it. And please leave your comments down below if you have any questions. Please follow me on my social media. Please hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. I'll be more than happy to have you a part of the family. And yes, until next time, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye. Alright guys, so the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go in with a pencil. I'm going to show you the technique I do with the pencil. You can use this technique with all the pencils that I basically showed you. Any pencil that you have on hand will work fine for this tutorial. So I'm going to use this Milani one, and I'm going to just brush my eyebrows out in the same direction. And I'm looking down at a mirror on this palette just so you can actually see me and I'm not actually bent down looking, okay? So I'm gonna go in with the pencil side. And I'm gonna start, I always start from the front of my brow, like right here, and work my way this way. And I always start at the bottom. So I'm gonna start and put a light line. You want to be real light-handed when you do this because you don't want any dark brows. So I just start from the beginning of my brow, and you want to make sure that it's leveled up with the outer portion of your nose so it can be even in the dimension. So you just want to brush your brows straight across. I always follow my natural pattern for my brows. Okay. So then with the top of my brow, I always go on top of that also, evenly, and just brush real light strokes. And they will connect at detail. That's how they should connect at detail. So what I like to do is go in the inside of my brow. I don't put a whole lot of product, but I do put a little bit of this product. And I don't go at the front of it. I just start in the middle of this brow. And that's where I start brushing at, with a little bit of product where it is a little gaps and stuff. That's how I do it. So now with your spoolie, you want to actually take the spoolie and you going straight to the front of this brow, and you're going to drag some of the product from the bottom up to the top. So give it the illusion that your brows are more natural and that it is blended in very well. Okay, and you'll get something that looks kind of like this, and as you see, it's not perfect, but it looks natural. So now I'm gonna go in with some concealer and just clean up my brows. And I'm gonna just go in with an angle brush and just clean it up. And I like to take the concealer and go up underneath my brow and clean it up. And then as you see, once the concealer is on there, I brush downward because you want to make sure your concealer is well blended. So I bring the product down. Like so, like that. And then you just take a little bit more of the product, the concealer, and go on top of your brows. Instead of going downward with the concealer now, I'm going to go upward so that it'll be easy to blend my foundation with this concealer. Okay, so this is how I fill my eyebrows in with a pencil, and now I'm going to show you how I go in and fill my eyebrows in with a pomade. So the pomade that I have a DIPBROW pomade from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is in the shade Chocolate, and this is more of a creamy consistency of a eyebrow product. So we're doing somewhat the same method, but except for it's a different formula. So I'm gonna take a little bit of this product and put it on an angle brush. But first, before you do that, you want to make sure your eyebrows are already brushed out like we did with the pencil. It's the same thing. But this is always my problem brow right here. So yeah, so we made sure that that was brushed out with a spoolie. So now we're going to go in with a little angle brush. I have a little angle brush. This one brush is from Maybelline. And I'm going to just take a little bit of this product. And when I'm dealing with like pomade or gel-based eyebrow products, I like to work with a little bit of product at a time. So it's more easy to actually control, because a little bit of this product could go a long way. So like I said, I like to start from the front of my brow, and I just like to place a line at the bottom. See, told you a little bit goes a long way with this. And I just follow my pattern on my brows. I'm gonna do the same thing to the top, and just go ahead and start blending. Like that. And as you see, a little bit of this product make my brows look kind of crazy. So I'm gonna go in with the spoolie and just blend from the bottom on to the top. And I like to work with this a little bit more than I actually have to do with a pencil, because it is a cream based product. And I never fill in my cream based product with extra product. I just move the products around a little bit with my spoolie. So as you see, this brow look totally different from this brow, but I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna clean it up with the concealer. With your eyebrows, your concealer is like your best friend. So I'm gonna just clean that up with some concealer. And then I'm gonna put some on top. So yeah, so basically these are two different methods to actually filling your eyebrows in. Me personally, I actually like doing it with the brow pencil. This is the side of my face that I did with the cream pomade, and this is what that brow looked like, and this is the side that I did with a brow pencil, and that's what that looked like.